Taurus, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early February 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes in the energy and see what's happening for the lovely Taurus collective. Let's get it going, my guides. Talk to me. What do we got for my friends here as we start the month of love in festive fashion, if you can't tell? Well, let's see what's up with Taurus, please. And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Taurus, please. One card to start us off nice and smooth. All right, let's talk to me. All right, yeah, the deck is being a little split. Oh, okay. Bookhead wanted to come out in your reading here, Taurus, because I was going to keep shuffling and he wiggled his way out of the deck. That was a very odd way that this card came out, so it must be very important. One of my favorite cards in the whole entire deck here. We have our good friend, Mr. Bookhead. So we'll talk about him in a minute. A lot of detail that could represent learning, very page-like type of energy. But before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the February subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about our good friend over here. So this image has always cracked me up. It doesn't matter how many times this card pops out, I always get amused by it. We see this younger individual, they have books in their hands, surrounded by books, they have a book necklace, books for a damn hat. So this is a big card that could represent knowledge. It gives me Page of Pentacles vibe. So for some of you, there might be something around education or learning in this time. You could be really studying certain things or taking in a lot of information whenever this card shows up. Extremely studious. It could also represent any sort of new cycle for you. Okay, so whether it is work, relationship, inner world type of stuff, this is a big card of new cycles that are coming up, especially since it's linked with a page. And the Page of Pentacles is one of your cards. So when I see him here, especially in front of a Taurus reading, there could be an energy around self-improvement for a lot of you as well, which could be a really good thing. Another little side note with this card, it could represent communication, because since he is like that Page of Pentacles, he's speaking. Look at all those notes and books. There's a big communication energy here as well, so there might be important talks. We'll see. Let's just leave him over there to rest and relax. Let's get into tarot now. And I always say this first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. Let's get you 3 cards in the upright, then we'll get into the intuitive juiciness. Let's shuffle it up one time for the Taurus collective. And while we do, let's talk about last week's reading, my friends. It was a bit of a dicey one, believe it or not. The reading was titled Beware of This Person. So a thing that was being pointed out within the reading itself was a particular individual that you may have to keep an eye on. It didn't seem super nice. It seemed a little bit cold and dicey. So hopefully that energy doesn't bleed over into this week, right? You know how energy goes. It's very fluid. It's never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone that you're linked to. But that energy was a little rough last week. So let's get you 3 cards. See what we have for you now. New month. Yeah, the cards are trying to jump out of my hands. They're all over the place. Let's get 3 for Taurus, please. Yeah, still trying to pop out. Page of Cups almost jumped out of my hand right there. Let's get 3. Thank you. Okay, Ace of Swords. So the card of communication. It's like the cards want to talk. And there's cards of communication all over the place. So I'm already picking up a theme, and we've only pulled 2 cards in total. Let's get a couple more here for Taurus, please. Thank you. Okay, 2 of Swords. Here's the mysterious energy, the mystery card. We also have the cards in order. We have the 1 and we have the 2. Let's get one more out here, and we'll really start to build this out. Lots of sword energy, so the mental, the mind is important. All swords. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords here on the back end. Something to really take note of and possibly watch out for. This could be the energy that I was referring to from last week. We're not just going to pinhole that message for what it is just yet. There's a lot for us to take a look at. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get into the juicy intuitive stuff. So at first look, first glance over here, Taurus, obviously I think you might see the patterns as well. All swords across the board. Now, I generally prefer it when we have a mixture of elements, because I mean, it could be showing us different things, different aspects, but there is this powerful vibe surrounding communication, and also the thought process, because that's what swords rule. They rule talking and messages, but also the mind. So in this time, your mind might be, I don't want to say scattered, but active when we have all this sword energy. So many things for us to go through. Let's break it down piece by piece and really start to build this out. So position number 1, we have the Sword of Truth, the Ace of Swords. Good way to start, I would say. Now, I love starting any reading with an ace. Okay, aces are good. They represent new opportunities, new cycles, very similar to the page energy, which we saw a little earlier. So Spirit is showing us some patterns already. The Sword of Truth has a very positive side, but at the same time, it could be a little harsh and cold. Same could be said with that 5 of Swords on the back end. So just take these however they hit for you. All aces represent opportunities and offers. So we're going to see. I mean, I'm not going to guarantee it just yet until we pull a clarifier. This is very good logic as well. It's seeing something, your mind running on all cylinders, trying to problem solve. So if you're going through any issues or problems, you could be solving them or trying to at the very least. I do like the Ace of Swords overall though. But once again, it could be cold. For a portion of you, there could be certain things or habits that you're trying to cut out of your life right now. That's a possibility. But it could literally just be a talk. That's another big thing with it. It could be simple. I know I'm giving all these different meanings, but it could be super, super simple. Moving over to the center, though, we have the next card in the suit, the 2 of Swords. Now, classically, this card gets a reputation for somebody that needs to make a decision or a choice. There could be indecision. There could be confusion. So for a portion of you, if you are going through situations or problems in this time, you might have a little confusion about it. I don't always just lean into that. To me, this is one of the bigger cards of mystery. Notice that this person is blindfolded. They are hoodwinked. They're in the dark. There's also a moon showing up here. So there is an implied mystery or unexpected energy here. Okay, so especially after the Sword of Truth, maybe something elapses or happens and this is a result. We'll see. I don't want to go like too deep into what it could or couldn't be just yet. So if there isn't confusion or somebody's mind is all over the place, this 2 of Swords could literally just be the unexpected or surprising energy, which I do believe I've been seeing for you in recent weeks. Okay, so we're going to put it down right there. We'll get down to the bottom of that for sure. Now, getting to the back end, and let me just get these cards straightened out as good as possible. It's not as easy as it looks, my friends. We have the 5 of Swords, okay? Could be this individual we were picking up last week. I always say there's a positive to this card. It could be someone that is self-reliant. This could be somebody that has a ton of determination, like I'm going to do what I got to do to come out on top. Huge work ethic and motivation with this card, but this card does have a dark side. It can represent conflict. Like I said, problems and situations could be shown here. If we're talking about a specific person, this could be a selfish person. This could represent a very cold person, especially with all the swords here. There's a little coldness in the undertone. So this could be a warning depending on what else shows up throughout the rest of the reading. On its most extreme sense, this could be a person that's narcissistic. So for some of you that I have had dealings with individuals that have narcissistic tendencies, this card could be representing them here on the back end. So we're just going to place that down right there. I want to dive deeper, Taurus. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for you, my friends. See what's happening. My guides, talk to me. What do we got for Taurus here? Yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Ace of Swords here. Oh, and yes, if you've made it to this point, yeah, please, if you have messages that you want to toss in there, feel free. I don't mind whatsoever, right? Let's get it going here. What do we got for the Ace of Swords? Never get upset with other people's interpretations, right? So why is the Ace of Swords here? Thank you. Yeah. So for a lot of you, this could be an unexpected talk or a surprising talk that does come up. Another card of mystery showing up here. And it could be linked into an opportunity or offer as well. So I don't necessarily feel like this is completely bad. But when we have the Moon card in the upright with the 2 of Swords very close to it, there is a very large implied mysterious energy here. Now the Moon, it could represent Pisces. It could represent Cancerian as well, the Cancer collective. Mainly Pisces, though. I give it to Cancer because it's their luminary. It's a very subtle energy. It's kind of the exact opposite of this Ace of Swords, whereas this one's like all about logic, truth, cutting to the point. This Moon card is etheric. It's dreamy. It's psychically inclined and things like that. So there's a subtle energy around this, but it is my biggest card of mystery. We have the two biggest cards of mystery showing up here. So I feel like it's, either an unexpected or surprising talk or message here, or depending on what shows up throughout the rest of this reading, it could be an offer or an opportunity. I feel like it's super simple, straight to the point. Now, for a small portion of you, you might be in the mode and mindset right now where you're like, you know what? I'm tired of things popping up out of nowhere. I'm tired of mystery. I'm tired of the unknowns. I'm tired of the hidden. And I definitely vibe with that. I'm getting some sort of being over it type of energy. So do with that what you will, Taurus. That's just an extra little vibe that was showing up. It's like, no, I don't want to deal with that. I want reliable. I want predictable. Okay, it's giving me that vibe. So do with that what you will. Could just be a talk, offer. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. Let's go in on that Two of Swords. Maybe we'll get a little more detail about what this mysterious energy could be. So why is the Two of Swords here for Taurus? Please. Thank you. Okay. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So we have double aces showing up. So we have double mystery, double aces. And I don't feel like this is bad. You might have multiple offers and opportunities coming your way, but it could be to the point where it's like, I don't know if I should trust it. I don't know if I should trust that. So don't be surprised in this time if there's something like, yeah, that makes sense, but I don't know if I could trust this. We have a yin-yang of energy here, Taurus, which is kind of rare the way it came out, because we have the ace clarified by the mystery. Then we have the mystery clarified by the ace. It's like these energies complete each other. So once again, I do feel for a lot of you, there might be multiple opportunities coming your way or offers coming in, whether it's from people, whether it's work things. It might be a mixture of both here. One does seem a little more trustworthy, but there's a level of the unknown with both, okay? But one might seem fishy. You might be very skeptical about someone or something in this time, okay? Another thing I'm picking up with the Two of Swords and this Ace of Pentacles in reverse, watch out for unexpected expenses in this time, like a bill or something pops up where it's like, damn, I wasn't planning on that one. So just for some of you, like there could be some unexpected things in regards to expense or even work when this shows up, but I feel like it's good. The only thing that's not making me more enthusiastic about this spread is this Five of Swords, because I feel like it's like, yeah, there's good things happening here, even though there's unknown, there's possible opportunities and offers coming from different areas, but it's like, who is this over here? And it's like, are they ruining the party? It's like, can I ever have something nice type of energy? Or it's like someone that wants to outshine in one way or another. It's the oddest energy. Let's move over to it. It's like, yeah, why do you always have to one-up me type of energy? Only take that if it hits, Taurus. But let's see why that Five of Swords is in the mix. It's, I mean, could be determination, but let's keep moving. It's like I should be happy, but this person isn't letting it happen. It's the oddest thing. Yeah, okay. This could, all right, we have Judgment in the upright underneath this Five of Swords. A lot of you might be taking the mindset where it's like, okay, well, if you're going to ruin this for me, if you're going to ruin that for me, I'm like, it's possibly cutting somebody out or just not giving your energy to that anymore. For a portion of you, that could absolutely be the case. You might be deciding like, listen, yeah, all right, I'm making a final decision about this, or I'm not going to give any more energy to this. Okay, so another thing I will say, aside from all the mystery and opportunities and all the stuff I already spoke about, Judgment could represent a decision or a choice. Okay, we have indecision here. We have a lot of mystery, different modes and methods. For a lot of you, you could be choosing you in this time. You could be choosing your own well-being, your peace in this time. And I'm picking up a very heavy, powerful energy right here on the back end. All right, where there's always, this is somebody that's a one-upper, possibly, or the good message, once again, is like you're choosing your self-betterment or your peace of mind, which is a good thing, okay? Where it's like you might make a final decision call about something, okay? There might be a couple choices. You might make a final decision or final choice, okay? Or the final choice here. So let's go through, and once again, I do feel like this is a problematic problem starter here on the back end. But let's go through piece by piece, and I'll give you a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, right here in the front end, we do have this yin-yang of energy. We have the ace and the mystery and the ace. They fit together like a perfect puzzle piece. But the Ace of Swords with the moon, as I already mentioned, this could be an unexpected or surprising talk coming in, or an offer. There might be multiple offers, because moving over to the side, we have the Two of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, very similar energy. Now, yeah, it could be the multiple opportunities and offers coming in for you, or new cycles kicking in. This could be 2 new cycles about to kick in. One you're a little more skeptical about, one you trust a little more, but there's a lot of unknown showing up within this spread. I mean, maybe this could be even you and another person viewing things in a different realm. That's a big possibility. Watch out for unexpected expenses in this time. But yeah, there's this mystery lingering around. The thing that I wasn't a huge fan of about this spread, Taurus, is the Five of Swords judgment on the back end, because it did feel to me like someone that always has to one-up. It's like, okay, well, I have these good things coming up. Why are you nitpicking it? Or why do you have to one-up me? If there's any individuals like that around you, watch out for them in this time. That could be an important warning. But you might be also making a final decision. That's the way this spread could culminate as well, because it's like we have one path, we have another path. Five of Swords with judgment. It's like, okay, I'm choosing me. I'm choosing my happiness. I'm choosing what works for my situation the best. There could be an individual where you're just not going to give your energy to it anymore. That's a big possibility. You could be cutting that out. But the main vibe I'm picking up here is there is a possible final decision, or making your mind up about something on the back end. So Taurus, please take a screenshot of that. Very intriguing reading this week. Let's get you a shadow card and see what's in the shadows for Taurus. I wasn't expecting the reading to go like that, because there are good undertones within it, but that Five of Swords was just bothering me the whole time. Let's see what do we got for Taurus here. Oh my gods, please. And yes, I always like to pull a shadow card at the very end. I feel like it's a nice thing to do, whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. A shadow card doesn't always have to be a challenge. It could be a good thing. So let's get it going. One shadow card from a Taurus, friends. And yes, if you made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it down in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love and appreciation for my channel members. So, no pressure. Let's get you one shadow card here. What do we got? Thank you. All right, another ace. So once again, as I said within the reading itself, there's like multiple new cycles coming in. We had the Page in the very beginning here. Then we have the Ace of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Now in the shadows, we have the Ace of Cups. So Taurus, there's a magnetic energy around a lot of you. Like these new cycles, these changes could be happening in very short order here. Whether you're ready for them or whether you're not. Whether there's mystery or whether there's not. Because in a sense, this card as a shadow card links perfectly with what we have here. We have the Ace, mystery. Mystery, Ace. Shadow card, Ace. So it's like a continuation. So Spirit is saying, like, Taurus, you got a lot of good things coming in, or you have a lot of possibilities. Now, this one could be related to emotional connections. This could be related to romance and things like that. It doesn't just have to be. The Ace of Cups, to me, is a very positive, creative type of card. So I just need to hammer that point home that for a lot of you, you could have a lot more opportunities and changes coming than you really think you do. Watch your emotional well-being in this time. If there's someone or something that's taxing you emotionally, when you realize it, it's something that you might want to distance yourself from. So yeah, Taurus, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details. February subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the January subscriber surprise, the winners will be announced after this week's fire and air sign readings. But before we jump into this month's subscriber surprise, I just have a couple of really quick announcements. First and foremost, if you've been trying to hunt me down for a personal reading, my digital calendar is now up on mastermetaphysics.com. You can find that down in the description. So it has all the information if you'd like to book a personal reading with me. Second, I also opened up a P.O. box. I know a lot of people have been wanting to write me or send me various different things. That is also in the description. I'll be doing an update on Master Metaphysics later this week with a bunch of goodies like the pendants, crystal bracelets, and things like that. But for the February subscriber surprise, I'll be giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Everyday Witches Tarot. It's one of my go-to decks. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments which tarot suit vibes with you the best. Is it the fiery wands? Is it the earthy pentacles, the emotional cups, or the logical swords? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of February, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you again soon.